Hello guys, today we will be scrolling YouTube shorts for you.
Yeah, and we will react to some of them. If you don't want reactions, just mute the video.
Yeah.
Are you ready to get your black ass on the ground right now?
Crazy made it, where you at?
Hey, are you ready to get your black ass?
This is the spiciest ramen in the world. It's said that the broth contains the world's third hottest chili pepper, the Indian ghost pepper, delivering an extreme level of heat. The man tried Hell Ramen for the first time. Unaware of its intensity, he ordered a medium spicy version. But this ramen has spice levels all the way up to level 100. Even the most spice-tolerant customers only dare to go up to level 10. The shop owner smirked. The other diners were shocked. Then the owner went into the kitchen and added 50 scoops of ghost pepper powder into the broth. Just the smell alone was enough to make people 100 meters away cough. The man stared at the bright red soup in silence. The entire restaurant waited for him to embarrass himself. Carefully, he took his first bite. The next second, his eyes widened. The taste truly felt like he had stepped into hell. He quickly reached for water to ease the burn. The customers and the owner burst out laughing. To save face, the man rolled up his sleeves and decided to continue eating. Soon, sweat began pouring from his forehead. Seeing this, the waiter brought him rice and side dishes. He used the rice to balance the heat, pairing the meat with the noodles. Unexpectedly, the flavor became even better. Seeing him enjoy the meal so much, the customers who had mocked him began to respect him. Before long, he finished the entire bowl of ramen, and even drank the broth. The shop owner told him, once he stepped out of the door, he would understand the true meaning of this bowl of noodles. Confused, the man walked out of the shop. A cool breeze hit him. He suddenly felt refreshed, as if he had been reborn. From that moment on, he fell in love with spicy food. Back at work, his colleagues learned he had finished Hell Ramen, so they took him to a barbecue restaurant. There, they used the world's second hottest pepper, the Carolina Reaper, to make a dipping sauce. The man picked up a slice of grilled meat, dipped it into the sauce, and ate it. At first, he thought it tasted delicious. The next second, the intense heat made him question his life choices. But his colleagues brought out a concentrated chili extract and mixed it into the sauce again. Refusing to lose, the man challenged another sauce made with Carolina Reaper and Sichuan peppercorns. One bite in, heat and numbness hit him at the same time. He quickly reached for a drink. Strangely, the spiciness only made the grilled meat taste even better. The more he ate, the more addicted he became. He picked up another slice, coated it heavily in sauce, and chewed it eagerly. Although the heat was still overwhelming, the unique aroma was strangely addictive. The waiter kept bringing out more grilled meat. He placed the slices on the iron grill, and the rich aroma filled the air. He dipped them into the sauce again, and ate with great satisfaction. Late at night, the man was still thinking about that flavor. No one remembers second place, except Chili Peppers. As for why he's still awake at night, only he himself knows. This is the spiciest ramen in the world. It's said that the broth contains...
Is this type of glue strong?
This looks like glue, but it is actually wax coating. It is not sturdy at all.
Is this type of glue strong?
This is fireproof glue. It is very sturdy and can withstand temperatures of thousands of degrees Celsius.
Is this type of glue strong?
This is nano double-sided tape. It has strong load-bearing capacity and can be washed and reused. It is sturdy.
Is this type of glue strong?
This is foam glue. It looks like foam, but after drying, it is even stronger than cement.
Is this type of glue strong?
This is universal glue. It can firmly bond any material. It is very sturdy.
Is this type of glue strong?
This is gap-filling glue. It is not only aesthetically pleasing, but also has a long service life. It is very sturdy.
Is this type of glue strong?
This is natural rubber. It is very sturdy and extremely stretchable. It can withstand a pulling force of 2 tons.
Is this type of glue?
Let's turn Joyride into a slushie. Now how exactly I'm gonna do this? Maybe we boil some water, cut the Joyride into tiny pieces, and hopefully it'll dissolve it? No way, it actually worked. But unfortunately, that was only half the battle. Now we need to see if it'll actually turn into a slushie. We're doing Joyride because we just broke 200K. I can't believe that was possible. So I guess whenever we get to 210K, Skittles are gonna be next. I did not expect to get this far. If this pours out like a slushie, then we have made the first ever Joyride slushie. Everyone should tag Ryan and Joyride. They would probably think this is so cool. Let's see how cool it tastes though. Whoa, it's kind of weird. Like, you can taste the fiber in it. The flavor stayed with the slushie. Imagine drinking a Joyride strip. Ryan, you should come try. Let's turn Joyride into a slushie. Now how exactly I'm gonna do... You know about Pablo Escobar's cocaine hippos?
Oh my God, yeah.
I'm the guy who's working on catching and cutting their nuts off. So Pablo Escobar brought 4 hippos to Hacienda Nápoles. When he got killed, they're like, all right, we need to put the cheetahs in the zoo. We need to move this. We need to move that. And then everybody was like, well, we're not touching those hippos. They're going to kill somebody. So they just opened the gates to let them out. So 4 hippos turned into what is reported to be 120 now, but it's actually well over 200. But the problem is South America, where they have no natural predators, unlimited food. They're a very dangerous animal. They're hurting people. They're destroying the environment. They're killing nesting area for certain turtles.
It just sucks because Boudang, he was so cute. A baby hippo. Oh my God, they're adorable.
Don't be fooled. That's pygmy hippos. When they grow up, they're probably the meanest animal on planet Earth. You know about Pablo Escobar's cocaine hippos?
Oh my God, yeah.
I'm the guy who's...
This is the indestructible tungsten cube, which has gone super viral for being one of the densest materials on Earth. And today, I'm attempting something extreme to see if I can shock it into breaking because everyone says it's impossible. To do this, I need to heat it up as much as I can. And while I let it get red hot, I also have to fill my fish tank with ice water. And by doing this, I'm forcing the cube into such an extreme temperature shift that it can crack and become brittle internally. And once it was cool enough to touch, I whacked it as hard as I could. But it's so strong, it not only survived, but damaged everything it touched. This is the indestructible...
Whose food is better, Netherlands or Japan? Stroopwafel. Ooh, mochi. I don't like the red bean paste. Stroopwafel or sushi? Sorry, Netherlands. Sushi or Gouda? I gotta cut this open. Get a nice slice. Mmm, so fresh, but sushi's still better. Sushi versus bitterballen. These are Dutch fried meatballs. That is delicious. It's still not better than sushi. Sushi versus Netherlands mini pancakes. They do look good. Oh, sushi goes undefeated. Japan. Whose food is better, Netherlands or Japan?
This is the spiciest mapo tofu in the world. The sauce is made with powder from the world's second hottest chili pepper, the Carolina Reaper. On top of that, a spoonful of hot oil infused with Indian S17 Ghostline chili is poured over the dish. The spiciness is absolutely brutal. That day, the man had no intention of eating anything spicy, but his co-workers ordered level 60 hell mapo tofu for him. Back in the kitchen, the chef added 60 full spoonfuls of Carolina Reaper powder to the sauce. The smell alone was enough to make the man nervous. He stared at the bright red sauce. It bubbled and simmered like molten lava. It looked exactly how he imagined hell would appear. His co-workers broke an egg yolk and took a bite. They instantly could not stop eating. Then, another co-worker ordered a regular serving of mapo tofu. The man grew annoyed right away, but everyone kept urging him to give the spicy version a try. With trembling hands, he scooped up a spoonful and put it in his mouth. The very next second, he reached frantically for water. The sensation was exactly what being trapped in hell must feel like. Just then, a bowl of chili rice was brought to the table. One of his co-workers eagerly took a bite and could not stop praising it. The man was utterly shocked. He decided to taste a little himself. The overwhelming spiciness forced him to set the bowl down instantly. He even began to wonder if his co-workers had any sense of taste at all. Then he noticed one of them stirring egg yolk into the mapo tofu. He copied the trick, mixed in the yolk, and took another bite. Yet the fiery heat remained overpowering. Another co-worker went even further. She picked out extra chili flakes and tossed them into the hell mapo tofu. Seeing that the man had barely touched his food, his co-workers started calling him a coward. Determined to salvage his pride, he took off his suit jacket, rolled up his sleeves, and committed to the challenge. Soon, sweat poured down his face nonstop. Then something unexpected happened. He began to pick up on its surprisingly wonderful texture. The tofu was incredibly soft and silky. The sauce-coated minced pork was juicy and full of flavor. Beneath the blazing heat lay layers of deep, complex umami. His eyes lit up. The next moment, he started shoveling it down, bite after bite. Seeing how much he was enjoying the food, the co-workers who had teased him earlier could not help but smile. Before long, he finished every last mouthful of the hell mapo tofu, as well as the chili rice. When he stepped out of the restaurant, a cool breeze brushed his face. He stood there, breathing in the refreshing air. At that moment, life felt absolutely perfect. This is the spiciest mapo tofu in the...
Is this metal toxic?
This is metal honeycomb, aluminum that can't harden, non-toxic and stable, important material for home ceiling installation.
Is this metal toxic?
This is bismuth. Its toxicity is lower than table salt, commonly found in cosmetics.
Is this metal toxic?
This is an iron-based alloy, non-toxic, but never let your brother swim in it.
Is this metal toxic?
This is mercury. The volatile fumes accumulate in the body and cannot be metabolized, comparable to paraquat.
Is this metal toxic?
This is gold, non-toxic. Swallowing it is fine, but long-term contact gives people red-eye disease.
Is this metal toxic?
This is ferrofluid, highly irritating but non-toxic. If accidentally ingested, it can still be metabolized by the body.
Is this